Hello again and welcome back to another video. I haven't been on here in a while and unfortunately today is going to be kind of a serious video and I will be talking about some serious topics, so trigger warning for ED if you're sensitive or just don't want to hear about my struggles with ED, then this video is not for you, because that is what I'm going to be covering today. And I haven't been on here in a while, so I have some housekeeping to do, which I'll do that because I'm manic today. So I just felt like picking up the camera and talking to you guys. I'm gonna sit and talk to you guys while the spaghetti cools. I'm sorry that this is such like all over the place video. All of my videos are, but I haven't uploaded for like 8 months, since December 12th, I think was my last video. And there's a lot of reasons for that. Mainly I have 2 daughters. One is 4, the other is about to be 2 in November. And it's a lot of work being a stay-at-home mom. I've been doing my best to just be very present and enjoy them while they're this age, because even though it's really hard, it's the best time of my life. And I'm trying not to get them in the background, but there's other stuff that's been happening with me, and I'll talk more about that later when the girls aren't like listening to me. I thought that I should like come before that and talk a little bit about where I've been, what I've been doing, and my struggles really of what I've been going through. But this is kind of a difficult topic for me to talk about. It's very personal, and I went back and forth a lot on whether I wanted to share this with the internet or not. And I decided to share it because I think it's important to kind of update people that have been keeping up with my weight loss, where I'm at now. I look very different than what I did last year, and my life looks different than what it did last year. So I want to talk about that in this video. I get so sidetracked with these children, but it's something that I wanted to say that I don't think I did. I have a vlog that I've been working on since May. We took a family trip to Texas for my brother's graduation, my nephew's birthday, and it was the first time the girls had been on an airplane. And I did vlog it, well, most of it, and I have been working on it since May, and I'm almost done with it, so that will be coming out soon. I think I'm gonna put this video out first. I know that it's super late, but I really want this video on my channel. It was such a great experience, and the girls did amazing. We had a lot of fun. We saw my family, and that's coming because I'm gonna put that on my channel. So I also want to get back into vlogging because I would like another like creative outlet. I'm currently, and I have been going to the gym. I started taking Zumba again, which has been really fun, but there's literally nothing wrong with her. I don't know. She's smiling and like yelling. I think she's tired, but yeah, I just want a creative outlet. A lot of times I have these manic episodes, if you will, and I feel like I waste them. I end up on my phone scrolling, and I'm like, oh, that'd be cool to do, like that'd be a fun video to do or whatever. I get these ideas, but I never actually go through with them, and I want to stop that. I want to actually do something, like actually get back into my hobby, because right now my only hobby is going to the gym, and I need more, if that makes sense. More than just scrolling on my phone. and playing games. I'm like obsessed with solitaire right now. It was Sudoku for like a really long time, and now I'm obsessed with solitaire, which is kind of sad, but that's just where I'm at in life. I'm gonna go put Rainy down because she is tired and I think she needs her nap. So I'll be back in just a minute. So I finally got a moment to myself. The girl, well, Rainy's asleep and Romy is watching TV for a little bit. I'm ready to chat with you guys. Okay, so trigger warning again. I'm gonna be talking about ED. If you are sensitive to that, or you just don't want to hear somebody talk about their personal journey, then see you next video. Like I said before, I was struggling with whether I wanted to share this or not, but I think it's important to share my journey because I was on here last year losing weight, and around this time last year, I got to my lowest weight. And I filmed all of that. I mean, that was genuine. I was doing all the things, going to the gym and eating right and all of that. And then I decided in October to take a break from weight loss and just kind of do whatever I wanted. And I ended up gaining a lot of weight. I ended up gaining about 18 to 20 pounds. And you know, that didn't feel great. But then starting January, I was like, okay, like I'm gonna get back on it. I know how to do it. And it was a lot more difficult than I expected it to be. I have suffered with disordered eating throughout my life, and I don't want to blame my weight gain solely on binge eating, because I gained weight before I fell into binge eating. It was when I started trying to restrict and be in a calorie deficit that I kind of fell into this pattern where I was at my worst. I was binging every day. And it was something that was really impossible. It was impossible for me to control it. Like, I knew what I was doing was wrong, or not good for me, but it was a compulsion. I couldn't stop it. And I was very scared because I never wanted to admit to myself that I actually had a problem. And I do have a problem. I do think the first step is admitting that there is a problem and then seeking help for that problem, which I am currently in therapy for binge eating disorder. I think it is important to kind of realize that you have an issue and then trying to seek help for that, because I have suffered with this on and off throughout my life. And because it's on and off, I feel like maybe before I sought help this year, I didn't really seriously consider that I had an eating disorder, because it wasn't like a real problem for me, or like my habits weren't a real problem for me, because it was on and off, and I was able to take a hold of it before it was too bad. But yes, I've binged throughout my life, but it was never as bad as earlier this year. And I can't really say why. Like, not that I can't say, but I don't know why. That's why I was worried. I didn't have any obvious reasons for binging, and I couldn't stop. So I like needed help to determine what was causing it and why I was doing it so badly every day. And that's why I sought medical attention. This is kind of hard to talk about. It's hard being honest and open about like mental health struggles, but I am making this video to kind of share my story a little bit. I don't really want to share my therapy because everybody is so different, and the reason that I'm making this video is to just kind of encourage anybody that may be going through something similar, or if you think that there is something that is disordered about your eating, to seek help. because I'm of the mind, I've never been in therapy my whole life, and I am of the mind that I can kind of work out my own problems without speaking to a therapist. But with this specifically, I was lost as to why I was doing it, and it kind of broke me in that realm of seeking help, because in the past, like, I've always kind of thought I can deal with my own mental issues. But with this, I didn't see an out. I didn't understand why I was doing the things that I was doing. And so I was like, it can't hurt to see somebody that is trained in this. And I'm pretty happy. I mean, I don't know if there's a cure, quote unquote, but I find that going to see a therapist does help me kind of regulate myself a little bit better. And she's kind of helped me process like my emotions, even though I haven't really gone down to the why I was doing that earlier this year, why it's like the worst it's ever been, even though my life is arguably the best it's ever been. I do think that it's helping me kind of process my emotions a little bit better, and I'm glad that I sought help. And so that's why I want to encourage anybody that may be going through something and you don't understand it, seek help, because it does help. Help does help. But in all seriousness, like, I do think therapy can help you if you are at a loss on how to think through something or work something out within yourself. Therapy can be good for that. So I'm literally like sweating just talking about this, but I think it's important that I come on here and talk about that. The fact that I have been having issues with not just my weight loss, but with my eating habits. Because I came on here and I was like, I eat so much, and you know, last year I was like, I'm losing weight and I feel like I've had a lifestyle change, which is true. I was doing really, really well, and then I took a break, and when I tried to do it again, my hormones, I'm blaming it on my hormones, made it to where it was very, very challenging, and old problems with my disordered eating came back into play. And I want to be honest, just like I shared my journey of losing weight last year, I do want to be honest and say, like, I have struggled a lot with my mental health this year, and I have gained weight. I haven't lost like the 20 pounds that I originally lost, or gained, sorry, last year when I took a break, and I am working on that. I go to the gym almost every day, but I just enjoy going to the gym. It's not because I'm like trying to lose weight. I just enjoy going to the gym now. It's part of my routine, and I don't plan on stopping that. It's just my eating habits that I do have to change, and I am working on, because it is not good to binge. It's not good on my physical health, and also my mental health suffers greatly. But I'm also like binging because of my mental health. So it's a very complicated topic. I'm not like a professional on here talking about it. I just wanted to share my experience because yes, I do think it's important to share that mental health does play a role on your eating habits and weight loss and all of that. So because I shared last year when it was going really well for me, I also want to share the hard parts, which has been basically this whole year. Even though it's been a hard year, I'm doing well, and I am in therapy, and I want to get back into vlogging and sharing my story. I'm sorry that I haven't been doing that, but it's been difficult, and I've been prioritizing my mental health, my children, and my home life more than any creative outlet. But I feel like I'm in a place where I can go back to sharing, and I'm really excited about it. I hope that I have achieved honesty and transparency with you guys. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye!